What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And this one is, recent pictures have been released in the Dexter New Blood show. And these pictures, I think, point clearly to what Kurt is doing with the body. And I'm going to tell you about it in this video. Let's do it. What up to my thugs, nerds, freaks, and geeks? You're now rocking with the best of Don Tony Teflon. If you can, please subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. As always, 500 is the like goal. If this video hits 500 likes, then a subscriber who leaves a comment on this video, I will give a Dexter t-shirt or card game. The choice is yours. I have sent out all of that, so hopefully you get that. Let me just say Merry Christmas, and I appreciate all the support I've been given for all these Dexter videos. And I will be announcing a new winner. Thank you again for all the support at the end of this video. Now, these pictures I'm about to post, they come from episode number 9 titled Family Business. And from these pictures, I think that we can make a good case of exactly what Kurt is doing with all these girls' bodies and what's going to happen to Kurt and his future from this. So let's jump right into these pictures and talk about them. First picture we're looking at is Dexter and Harrison, and we can see them sitting on the back of a blue pickup truck, and we can see that inside of Harrison's hand is remote control. Most likely this is the remote control for the drone that Kurt gave him. Now, how this drone will come into play is hard to actually say. What we can say is that we know that drones are equipped with video cameras. So does Kurt have access to this video camera? We know that he is a master in surveillance equipment, right? We've seen that already. So does he have this bugged somehow that he can see exactly what's going on through this drone? We'll have to see and find out. Next, we see Angela and Dexter sitting down in Angela's house and what appears to be Christmas time, because we can see the ugly Christmas sweater Dexter is rocking. So whatever Angela has found out about Dexter, it's not enough to make her completely shut him out, or she could just be playing that tight to the vest. We'll have to see, but it doesn't freak her out to the point where she can't be around him anymore. Next shot we see is Harrison with Angela's daughter in the house. Looks like that they had some type of dinner or some type of meal, and he has an ugly Christmas sweater on too. So we have the two couples, and I think mother and daughter are both dating two serial killers. Harrison, the serial killer in training, and Dexter, the already bona fide serial killer. That's what I think is going on in these pictures, but you let me know what you think. Next shot we get is Angela talking to her daughter. Same place, same exact time, because they're wearing the same exact clothing. So maybe she's telling her, listen, I need you to be nice, or that she's just trying to be like, you know, you can't be having sex with this kid, you're kind of young or whatever. But somehow they're having this conversation. Maybe she's explaining to him that they're coming over. We don't know. I don't think anyone can tell you what's going on here. So we'll move on from this one. Next one we see is Angela's daughter standing next to Logan in what appears to be some type of crime scene or some place that's under investigation. The person to the right to us while we look at the screen, but his left, I can't really tell what that is, but that is not a police officer's uniform. It could be a paramedic's uniform. I can't make out what's on his sleeve. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section what you think. Underneath that guy's feet, what appears to be some type of hose. Now, maybe this guy's a fireman. I don't know if that's smoke in the background. Does look like there's a hose on the floor that has not been inflated with water yet, if it truly is a hose. But you tell me what you think this picture shows. Next is a picture of Dexter in the same exact outfit he had on when he was sitting on the back of the pickup truck with Harrison, the first picture that I showed you. So this is from that scene. Whatever happened is probably the same crime scene that we just seen in the prior picture. So all these pictures, I do believe, are linked together. And maybe Harrison's drone has something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe he's going to use it in some way to help the investigation. We shall find out. But maybe because we've seen Harrison with his drone, that is tied to this somehow. Now, these pictures have been good so far, but nothing that we've seen here truly gives away anything until these last couple of pictures that I'm going to show you. They are very telling and very revealing. Let's get right to it. This picture right here shows Bishop with a flashlight on, searching through a place. Now, where is she at? When I look at the walls on this, it kind of looks like a shipping container. That's what I think it is. It looks like she's in some type of shipping container because it looks like metal walls that's around. Doesn't really look like she's outside. And then there's something behind her, something lit up right behind her. And I can't really make out what that is, but I think that the last picture that we see clearly points to where she is at. And that is this one right here with Harrison and Dexter. It seems they're in the same exact place. Now, I'm calling it a shipping container because that's what it looks like. But when you look at the light structure above, if it was some type of shipping container, you can see that it was elaborately set up with power and everything else. Now, if we look at the sides of this shipping container, we're just calling that for lack of a better term, we can see that there seems to be some type of display cases. I guess that's the best way to put it. A display case, and they seem to have some type of lights on these display cases. So the only thing I could see in these display cases would be the girls that Kurt was grabbing up and embalming. I believe that that is what it is. I believe that Dexter found this spot and is showing Harrison. Why would he be showing Harrison this? Well, I think that Harrison and Dexter are going to kill Kurt together in this episode. I think that's how Kurt goes out. He's going to die in this episode, and I think he's going to want him to do it. Now, whether they actually get it done or not is a different situation. Place. Now, is it only connected to Kurt, or is this place connected to the billionaire? You know, I'm always going to lean towards the billionaire. I think he had something to do with it. Now, he wouldn't have a place like this, the billionaire, on his own private property. He'd get bagged up. So it could be he's involved. Kurt could have set this whole thing up for him, for the bodies, to put them in these display cases, and he likes to look at them. Or it could just be Kurt's trophy room of all the girls he killed, and he set up here so he can just go down there and do it. We know that Kurt is doing something else with the bodies. He's not just disposing of them, because we've seen with Chloe, if he was just disposing of them, he would have just disposed of her body. But he didn't just dispose of her body. He tried to make the eyepiece for her, and he said that it messed up everything, the fact that he had to shoot her in the face. So the fact that he's doing that, it seems like to me that he's displaying these bodies somewhere. It seems like this is the place that he's displaying in them. I think it's a shipping container just wired up. I don't know. It could be something else. But regardless of what the location actually is, I believe that in this location that we're seeing is where all the bodies are being stored. I think that that's what this picture shows 100%. But that's me. I want to know what you think about this. And do you think that it's right? Do you think that the billionaire is involved? To me, it's just like, why did they show this guy if he's not involved in some way? Why? All he did in this show was allow them access to his chopper. That's it. That would be his total story arc if he's not involved in some way. And I don't know why you introduced this character or you say anything about this character if that was going to be his only thing. Let me also say this real quick. Dexter has been a total success. It has gotten Showtime's its highest ratings of any series over the past 8 years. So if they are judging doing another season by the ratings of this show, then there's a slam dunk that it's going to come back. But the people at Showtime have also said that they want to see where the show ends off, and then from there they can make the decision whether they're going to do another season of Dexter. I said from my first video that I believe they shot 2 endings. One final conclusion if the show didn't perform well, and one to continue the story if it did perform well. As I said from the jump, I 100% think that Dexter will become Harrison's dark passenger, but they may push that back, as I said, if it goes really good and just have him training him up, and eventually they will have him take him out, and that's the role he takes. But you tell me in the comment section what you think about these pictures, and the winner of the Dexter t-shirt or card game you can pick is Olivia Joanne. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. Thank you for sharing a comment on the video and liking the video. Again, people, make sure you are subscribed. Again, someone else would have won this if they were subscribed, but they weren't. So make sure you are subscribed for your chance to win. Again, thank you, Olivia. Contact me on Facebook and let me know, Teflon TV. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and as always, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.